Hey YouTube, and welcome to Credit Viral Show. Today I've got some shocking update about Social Security that can change your financial situation and your current Social Security benefits. Remember, the things are changing very quickly for Social Security, SSI and SSDI recipients, and this one update can change everything for you. As bad news, these are the people who will have to repay their Social Security payments on a mandatory basis. Remember that if you receive Social Security, Supplemental Security Income or SSDI benefits, then this is indeed a very important video for you, because things have taken a drastic turn that no one could even imagine, and now you have to pay back what you are getting right now. A number of Social Security recipients are still thinking that what they should do, because Social Security benefits are their lifeline. But in this video, I'm also going to tell you that how you can tackle this situation. So make sure you watch this video till the end if you receive current Social Security, SSI and SSDI benefits. And before I start the video, I would like to ask you just for a little favor to please smash the like button on this video, as it helps this video and the channel as well. So without any further ado, let's start the show. So let's not wait and get straight into it. No one likes to receive notices from Social Security Administration's means SSA indicating that they must repay money. It can be disconcerting and a little upsetting, but keep in mind that Social Security is vital and necessary for millions of beneficiaries of this project. Remember, Social Security is a lifeline of close to 70 million Social Security recipients. And when it comes to these benefits, they are always willing to see more benefits. They pray for it, they wish for it, but the problem is that very little has been done from current lawmakers and senators when it comes to current Social Security benefits. But what about paying back the money that you are right now receiving? This is the biggest concern of every Social Security recipient. Just imagine getting a notice from Social Security Administration today, which is saying that you need to return up to $5,000 to Social Security Administration, and while your benefits that you're receiving are close to $1,000, $1,500 or even $2,000, you'll be in stress. And that's what the current lawmakers need to think. They're passing the laws like Social Security Fairness Act, which is indeed a really good act for teachers, firefighters and police officers. Later in this video, I'm also going to show you a video from the Senate floor where the senator stood on the floor in the support of Social Security Fairness Act. But what about the Social Security recipients who are struggling right now and they need to repay the money that they are currently receiving because of a mistake of Social Security Administration? Why the Social Security beneficiaries has to face the consequences. So why do these overpayments occur? There are several reasons that can lead the administration to send this report, but the Social Security Administration points out that anyone who has received an amount greater than what corresponds to them is fully obliged to return the excess. Now we are going to tell you about the most common ones. It usually occurs due to the calculation errors. So remember, these errors from the Social Security Administration itself. So why the beneficiaries has to bear the consequences? Number one, you have changed your marital status with a marriage or a divorce. So this change could cause the amount of taxes you would have to pay. Number two, you have found a job in which your income is higher or lower. It is important that you notify this, because you could be receiving the wrong amount. If you have moved or there have been changes in your housing, this is the third point. While fourth is your work capacity has changed. That is, you have been notified of a disability, incapacity or illness that prevents you from doing the work you were doing until then. Remember that a number of Social Security recipients consist of seniors, disabled American and even children. How do you expect them to notify or even think about these issues while they're having trouble using their own smartphones because of blindness or other issues, or a number of seniors are not even tech savvy? So why this is the problem of those seniors and social security recipients, while they cannot see what they need to do, well, the Social Security Administration has to bear the consequences. That's what the number of analysts and experts are saying. But at the same time, a senator stood on the floor in the support of a Social Security Fairness Act, and see how aggressive he is. And of course, it makes sense because police officers, firefighters, and teachers are struggling because of this weapon GPO. But what about the 67 million Social Security recipients? First, let's watch it, then I'll come back and break it down for you.
Mr. Speaker, the solvency has been delayed years because you've stolen from these people. Do you not understand math? This number right here, the Congressional Budget Office, $195 billion, you know what that number is? That's the number that you're going to be stealing from these same public servants over the next 10 years if you don't fix this. So we can sit here and we can talk about all these numbers and math. Here's the reality. You have stolen somewhere probably between $600 and $700 billion in Social Security benefits from police officers, teachers, firefighters, and other public servants. If you don't pass this, the Congressional Budget Office says you're going to steal another $195 billion. You know, an interesting nugget that was in the Congressional Budget Office's evaluation is they also said, if you actually pass this law, you're going to save money on your social welfare programs because you're going to lift people out of poverty and they'll no longer be dependent upon our social welfare programs. Mr. Speaker, we can't keep doing this. I heard people talking about penalizing people and taxes and all that stuff. Let me tell you what's happening. There is a group of people right now that effectively are paying a higher tax than anyone else. That's what's happening. And it is the reason why the Social Security Trust Fund is going to remain solvent for years longer. It's unfair. It's unjust. And I'm going to say it again. This is a community of people that cannot afford this. This is a community of people that are some of the hardest working folks in our community, and they have been stolen from for 40 years. Very simply, Mr. Speaker, here's the scenario. Let's say that Chairman Smith and I were both security guards. We got paid the same amount of money over the same period of time. After 20 years, I say I'm out, and I go back and I help to raise family. Mr. Smith goes on, Chairman Smith goes on to become a sheriff's deputy, and he does it for 10 years. When he retires, when we retire on the same exact date, my Social Security benefits may be $1,500, $1,800 more. Why? Why? We paid the same amount, same period of time into the Social Security Trust Fund.
And this is the biggest concern of many lawmakers right now, that Social Security Administration has been doing everything to support beneficiaries, but at the same time, administrations in the past have stolen from these beneficiaries. And now when Social Security Administration make a mistake, the Social Security beneficiaries has to bear the consequences. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think about this whole situation? And are you one of those affected people who has to repay Social Security Administration because of their mistake of sending you more money than you actually deserve? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll be happy to answer and reply to each and every question of yours and comment of yours as well. So I'll see you in the next show very soon. Till then, please take care and have a nice day.